welcome back. Halloween is over. We are back to our regularly scheduled programming, even though I disappeared off the face of the earth for a week. We're not going to talk about it. It was a very busy week, so I apologize for that. So we're back. What am I doing today? I hear you ask. Well, today we're back to the book reviews because I'm currently writing on a video for next week and it's not ready yet. I'm going to continue reviewing the off-campus series. We are on to the third book in the 5-book series. It is The Score. Now, I made these notes back in August when I was still in my reading buzz, so I'm going to try and remember like everything I meant by these. Like, I had like a 2-week reading buzz where I read like the entire off-campus series within 2 weeks. And I also read the Briar U spin-off series from the same author in the same, okay, it wasn't the same 2 weeks, it was like the week after the 2 weeks, but still I did a lot of fucking reading and it was fucking fantastic. But now I think I'm a little bit burned out, or I'm just not really feeling the book that I'm reading right now, so maybe that's what it is. But yeah, anyways, The Score. Okay, what do I have here? Okay, The Score. Who was texting me? Go away. Okay, The Score. This was probably my favorite book so far at this stage in the series. It's longer than The Mistake, which I actually liked. I like the fact that it was longer, I mean. And it was really fucking good. Like, it actually had my jaw on the floor at certain moments within the book, as well as it having me laughing hysterically while I was reading the book. Thank God I was reading this at home, otherwise I would have looked like an absolute psychopath. Anyways, Dean is the main focus of this book. He's the character that kind of intrigued me the most since the series began, because like I can't really remember now because it's been like ages since I read the book. But I'm pretty sure when we first meet Dean, he is half naked on the couch with 2 girls, I think, maybe, probably. I can't remember. It's something along those lines, something scandalocious like that anyways. And this is definitely the horniest book so far. It's just definitely the horniest book out of the 3. So there's your fair warning there. Okay. Characters, right? The characters we are dealing with are Dean and Ali. Starting off with Ali. Ali is Hannah's best friend. We meet her at the start of the deal as well, like she's a recurring character throughout the series. She's lovely, we love Ali. Ali's deal, she's constantly on and off with her boyfriend Sean, who we also met in book 1. They've just been on and off this entire time. It's a whole thing. It's a whole fucking thing. Yeah, it's a whole thing, and they finally break up in this book. Ali is done with him and she just wants to see how being on her own feels for a while, because you know she was with your man for ages, they were on and off for ages, she never really knew who she was without him. It's that kind of deal, like, which I feel like is the case for a lot of people. That does tend to happen, so you know what, very relatable. Ali is an absolute fucking firecracker. She's witty, she's funny, she is well able for anyone. Like, I love her. She's most definitely my favorite female character. Well, at the time of writing my notes, she's definitely my favorite female character. I love Hannah so much. I think Hannah might still be my favorite, but I absolutely love Ali to bits. Now moving on to Dean. As we know from the previous books, he is a bit of a slut, emphasis on a bit. Like I said, he intrigued me the most when I started reading this series because like his introduction is something. I have a friend, like she was the one who recommended me this book. She told me that Dean was her favorite boy out of like all the 4 boys, and I'm like, interesting. So I really wanted to see what the hype was about, so that's why I was so excited to finally read this book. Boy, did he not disappoint. I really thought I wouldn't like him at the start, but obviously my mind was fucking changed. I think he might be my second favorite boy in this whole series. He's the slut with a heart of gold, or more like Ali fucked a slut and he turned into a prince. He also comes to terms with like having a girlfriend after being single for so many years. As we know from the previous books, he's just constant rotation of girls, which, you know, fair enough. We also see a bit of character development as he goes through a rough patch. Like, it's a whole thing. I love this book so much. As for my thoughts on the book in general, this book was definitely my favorite read so far in the series at the time of writing these notes. I fell in love with the characters, obviously, because like the thing about these books, you really just fall in love with the characters. You love them, you know these people. It's like, it's insane. It's just so well written. And there is a twist in this book that actually had my jaw on the floor. Like, when it got to this point, I actually said no out loud and I closed the book and I had to stop reading for a few minutes because that's how hard this hit me. Like I said, the book also made me like laugh out loud at certain points. Like these hockey players were discussing Twilight lore and the implications of imprinting and all that stuff. Like, I was like, what the fuck is happening? Like, when I got to that bit in the book, I actually stopped reading, took my phone out, took a picture and sent it to my boyfriend, and my friend being like, lol, look at these fucking dumbasses, what the fuck are they talking about? Like, it's just so funny imagining hockey players, big burly hockey players, discussing Twilight. But obviously, like the other books, it's not all fun and games. There is also some sad elements too. Like, this one doesn't need a trigger warning, but there is a certain time in the book where you see characters dealing with grief, and it is hard to watch because it's just so raw and it's so real. Like, I haven't seen someone experience grief like that personally, but I've heard stories of other people experiencing grief like that, and it's just, it's no picnic. But yeah, you really do feel for the characters when it comes to things like this. It is a bit tough to read if you're like really emotionally invested, but it's still so good. It's so raw, so real, and it will definitely resonate with a lot of people if you've like seen a friend deal with grief or if you've dealt with grief yourself. It's a whole thing, and it's such a well written book. It's not in poor taste or anything. Like, it's a really good book, and I would highly recommend this series as a whole, and specifically this book as well. It's such a good read. It's happy, it's sad, you're like, oh my god, like, it's tense sometimes. It's great. I would highly recommend this book, and this is, out of the first three, this is definitely one of my favorite reads. So yeah, if you enjoyed this review, please give my video a thumbs up, and if you're new here and you like my vibe, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell button to be notified when I decide to grace you and check my presence again. Don't forget to follow me on all my socials, they'll be down in the description. Also, don't forget to follow our podcast that's on Spotify. It's called the Having Notions Podcast. We post every Monday. I have so much fun recording these episodes for you guys. We would really appreciate the support, so go follow that on Spotify. I am working to get it on Apple Podcasts and other streaming platforms for podcasts, but you know, haven't had a lot of time. But please, if you're a Spotify user, please go follow and show us some support, because you showing us support with the podcast will just drive us to give you guys more content, which we really want to do because we have a lot of fun recording this podcast. Anyways, enough plugging. I will see you guys really soon in the next video. Bye!